Hey everyone, happy Halloween. Halloween is tomorrow. Um, I like it. Yeah, happy Halloween. So we are against Halloween just because they say it's demonic. I know Larry the Batman fan says it's a demonic. Halloween is demonic, but I I still like celebrating holidays. I want to do it just. I think next year, as far as the Comic Con and Halloween, I want to dress as the Joker. I think they have a mask of the Joker, so I would like to buy that. You know, go 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 to Comic Con and dress as Joker. That'd be nice. Just as something. For I like to dress as something, and then probably 2027 probably dress as Joker too. If if I want to, I would like to dress as something. Mm. I can think of the Joker because that's one of my favorite supervillains in the DC comics. Is a Joker. Mm. I like the Joker. Uh, I still haven't watched. I could have reviewed on the stream. I could have reviewed the first episode of Welcome to Welcome to. I think it's Dory. Welcome to Dory. It's like an S series. Um, Welcome to Dory. I think it's Dory. So I could have reviewed that. I could have reviewed the first episode. I actually could have. I still watch it. First episode. But I might review it, maybe. I could review it if I don't know. I thought about reviewing TV shows and movies too, because they have to reviewing music and drinks and. But I haven't reviewed in TV. I did review TV shows before. Like I did review the Power Ranger series. I think I reviewed the the what's his name? Boogie 298. That documentary. I think I reviewed that. Um, it's a big plan for me reviewing stuff. I review some wrestling. I'm watching um, Wrestle Dream right now, but I might review a couple shows. On Facebook, I go by my real name now, so you can follow me on Facebook still, but you just go by you just search up Eugene Walker 513. I go by my real name now for now. I might change it back to GM Morgan. I might take it to Gina Romeo Morgan, but I might go back to my stage name, but for now I go by my real name on Facebook. But everything else I go by my GM Morgan. Well, Um, so for now, I go by my real name on Facebook. But um, other than that, let's just get into the NFL Week 8 recap. Is it Week 8? Yes, Week 8. Vikings versus the Chargers. Thursday night game with Vikings versus the Chargers. Touchdown, uh, Los Angeles Chargers. Point after the touchdown, 1 point. Gas extra point 7-0. Second quarter, touchdown by the Chargers, 13-0. Extra point, 14-0. Field goal by the Vikings, 14-3. Touchdown by the Los Angeles Chargers, 20-3. Point, extra point, 21-3. Third quarter, Chargers with the field goal, 24-3. Touchdown by the Vikings, 24-9. Extra point, 24-10. Touchdown Chargers 30-10. Extra point 31 to extra point by the Chargers 31-10. Field goal by the Chargers 34-10. The final score is 37-10. Chargers win. Chargers is one of my teams. I would say I would definitely go Chargers being one of my teams. So they won the game. They are now 5-3, and Vikings are now 3-4. The Chargers win that. I think I predicted that. The Chargers were gonna win. Now I believe this game I went for the Vikings, but I went for the Falcons. Um, so let's go for the it's the Dolphins versus the Falcons. I think I went with the Falcons to win that game. I think I did. If I remember correctly, I think I went with the Falcons. Could be wrong. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins, 6-0. Extra point by the Dolphins, 7-0. Second quarter, Falcons with the field goal, 7-3. Um, Dolphins with the field goal, 10-3. Touchdown by Miami Dolphins, 16-3. Extra point by the Dolphins, 17-3. Third quarter, touchdown by the Dolphins, 23-3. Extra point by the Dolphins, 24-3. Fourth quarter, touchdown by the Dolphins, 30-3. Extra point by the Dolphins, 31-3. Field goal by the Dolphins, 34-3. Touchdown by the Falcons, 34-9. Extra point by the Falcons, 34-10. So that's the final score, 34-10. I think I went with the Falcons win. I could be wrong. I guess I got to write down my predictions when I talk about my predictions. And that way I could see the games I got right or got wrong. I might start doing that, but I could start doing that if I want to. Bears versus the Ravens. I think I went with the Ravens. I think I did. I might have went with the Bears. I probably did. I don't know. Um, I believe next week I'll write down my predictions for week 10. But for now, I'll just say them, and then if I can remember who I chose to win, I'll remember them if I can. But field, field goal by the Bears, 3-0. Field goal by the Bears, 6-0. Second quarter, touchdown by the Ravens, 6-6. Extra point by the Ravens, 6-7. Field goal by the Ravens, 6-10. Third quarter, field goal by the Ravens, 6-13. Field goal by the Ravens, 6-16. Fourth quarter, touchdown by the Bears, 12-16. Extra point by the Bears, 13-16. Touchdown by the Ravens, 13-22. Extra point by the Ravens, 13-23. Field goal by the Bears, 16-23. Touchdown by the Ravens, 16-29, and the extra point by the Ravens, 16-30. So that's the score, 16-30. That seemed like a good game. Okay, this is what I'm looking forward to. This seemed like this was a good game when I watched it, but Jets versus the Bears. I was with the Bengals, but I was wrong about that. Jets won, but let's go over the game. Jets surprisingly won this game. I didn't want the Bengals to be their first, be the Jets' first win. I thought they was gonna win. I thought that Bengals was gonna win this game easily. Then beat the Bears. Even though I would go with the Bears just because, even though this Sunday I would go. I would go. I would go. I would just want the Bears to win because my cousins play for the Bears. My Jets sweat, so that's why I would want him to. That's why I want the Ravens to. That's why I want the Bears to win. But my hometown is the Cincinnati Bengals. But either way, I'll be fine. Either way, when it comes to Bears and um, Bengals this Sunday. Um, so field goal by the Bengals, 0-3. Touchdown by the Bengals, 0-9. Extra point by the Bengals, 0-10. Second quarter field goal by the Jets, 3-10. Touchdown by the Bengals, 3-16. Extra point by the Bengals, 3-17. So the Bengals was winning at first. Then touchdown by the Jets, 9-17. Extra point by the Jets, 10-17. Touchdown by the Bengals, 10-23. Extra point by the Bengals, 10-24. Field goal by the Jets, 13-24. In third quarter, field goal by the Jets, 16-24. Touchdown by the Bengals, 16-30. Extra point by the Bengals, 16-31. Fourth quarter, touchdown by the Jets, 22-31. 2-point conversion by the Jets, 24-31. Touchdown by the Bengals, 24-37. Extra point by the Bengals, 24-38. Touchdown by the Jets, 28-30 to 38. 2-point conversion by the 2-point conversion attempt by the um, Jets. They got the extra point. 2-point conversion. 32-38. Touchdown by the Jets. 38-38. Then the extra point by the Jets, 39-38. So the Jets won. Wow. That was a good game. I actually enjoyed that game. Good game, back and forth. Bengals had two of the best games that they had this year. One with the Steelers, that Thursday night game. This game with the Jets. So they are putting off a good game. But they beat they beat the Steelers. They just did beat the Jets to that night, Sunday, this past Sunday. But That was a good game though. I enjoyed it. I just wish the Bengals would won. I used to have Jets as one of my favorite teams, but I was just supporting New York because I have a soft spot for New York, but um, I like the Giants though. But I'm gonna say I like the Jets. But, oh, this is a blowout. Bills blew out the Carolina Panthers. Oh, let me tell you the standing of the I can give you the standing after I do the recap. Well, I do I give you the standing of the teams after after I do the predictions. No, after I do the recap. I'll do the standings of the teams. Then I do the predictions. Bills for Bills Bills with the field first quarter. Bills with the field goal 3-0, and nothing really happened after the first quarter, and then it was the second quarter. Bills with another field goal 6-0. Field goal by the Carolina Panthers 6-3. Touchdown by the Bills 12-3. Touchdown by the Bills it's 18-3. Extra point by the Bills 19-3. Touchdown by the third quarter touchdown by the Bills 25-3. Extra point by the Bills 26-3. Touchdown by the Bills 32-3. Extra point by the Bills 33-3. Touchdown by the Bills 39-3. Extra point Extra point by the Bills 40-3. And all that happened on the fourth quarter is touchdown by the Carolina Panthers 40-9. So the final score is 40-9. Bills 40 and Carolina Panthers 9. So it's 40-9. 49ers versus the Texans. Texans won. Wow. It seemed like a decent game from what I see here. Um, First quarter, Texans did with a field goal, 0-3. And then it was the second quarter, field goal by the Texans again, 0-6. Touchdown by the Texans, 0-12. Field, extra point by the Texans, 0-13. Field goal by the Texans, 0-18. Uh, 49ers with this touchdown, 6-16. Um, Extra point by the 49ers, 7-16. Third quarter, touchdown by the Texans, 7-22. Extra point by the Texans, 7-23. Touchdown by the 49ers, 13-23. Extra point, 2-point conversion. For 2-point conversion by the 49ers, 15-23. Fourth quarter, field goal by the Texans, 18-23. 15-26. So the final score is 15-26 with the Texans with the victory. So now we go to Browns and the New England Patriots. New England Patriots doing good this year. It used to be bad. It used to be horrible. I used to have Tom Brady. Ever since they had Tom Brady, ever since Tom Brady left the New England Patriots and went to the Buccaneers and then retired, the New England Patriots haven't really been as good as they used to be without Tom Brady. I kind of wish Tom Brady would retired as a New England Patriots. He should have retired as a New England Patriot. I think he should have retired as a New England Patriots. But first quarter field goal by the New England Patriots, 0-3. Touchdown by the Browns, 6-3. Extra point, 7-3. Extra point by the Browns, 7-3. Second quarter field goal by the Patriots, 7-6. Field goal by the Patriots, 7-9. Third quarter touchdown by the Patriots, 7-15. Extra point by the Patriots, 7-16. Touchdown by the Patriots, 7-22. Extra point by the Patriots, 7-23. Touchdown by the Patriots, 7-29. Extra point by the Patriots, 7-30. Fourth quarter touchdown by the Browns, 13-30. Safety, 13 to 32. That's about it. Okay, this is safety. So the final score is Browns 13, New England Patriots 32. I didn't know they had this. Okay. New England Giant. I mean, that's the New England Giants. New England Giants. New York Giants and Eagles, you remember that game they played against each other. The Giants surprisingly won that game and beat the Eagles. This game, Eagles won. So Eagles with the touchdown. First quarter, Eagles with a touchdown, 0-6. Extra point by Eagles, 0-7. Touchdown by the Giants, 6-9, 7. Uh, Extra point by the Giants, 7-7. Second quarter, touchdown by the Eagles, 7-13. Extra point by the Eagles, 7-14. Field goal by the Giants, 10-14. Touchdown by the Eagles, 10-20. Extra point by the Eagles, 10-21. Third quarter, field goal by the Eagles, 10-24. Field goal by the Giants, 10-24 or 13-24. Fourth quarter, touchdown by the Eagles, 13-30. Extra point by the Eagles, 13-31. Touchdown by the Eagles, 13-37. Extra point by the Eagles, 13-38. Touchdown by the Giants, 19-38. Extra point by the Giants, 20-38. So the winner of this game is the New Philadelphia Eagles. I'm a Giant fan. I like the Giants. Philadelphia Eagles, when they do be making it to Super Bowl, I do be wanting them to win. I'm glad they won this year. I was hoping they would win. I am with the Kansas City Chiefs to win. I don't like the Kansas City Chiefs. I guess that's a team I hate. I respect Steelers. Steelers, I don't hate the Steelers. Even though I'm a Bengals fan, I should hate the Steelers. But not hate the Steelers, but don't really like the Steelers. Just to I'm a Steelers fan because I'm a Bengals fan. I should be against the Steelers, but I respect the Steelers' legacy and their Super Bowl wins and stuff like that. That's respect about the Steelers. I'm a Bengals fan that respect the Steelers. I would say that. I respect their history. I respect their legacy. I respect the Steelers. Even though I'm not a Steelers fan. Boy, this is a blowout. Buccaneers and the Saints. I don't know who Saints' first win was. The Saints only had one win. But I would go over the standings of the teams when I finish with this recap. Then I'll do the predictions of Week 9. Nothing happened on the first quarter, but the second quarter, Buccaneers the touchdown 6-0. Extra point by the Buccaneers 7-0. Field goal by the Saints 7-3. Third quarter touchdown by the Buccaneers 13-3. Extra point by the Buccaneers 14-3. Field goal by the Buccaneers 17-3. Field goal by the Buccaneers 20-3. And field goal by the Buccaneers 23-3. But nothing but field goals, and all Saints did was one field goal. That's all they did. They never did a touchdown or nothing. If this was on TV, I probably would turn it if I watch it. I probably would turn the channel if I watch a game like that. Titans versus the Colts, and Titans only have one there. Colts is 7-1, so they are on top really. I would say the Colts is on top. They could possibly, I think, possibly be a Super Bowl run. They could get a Super Bowl run. I can see them getting a Super Bowl run if the Colts make it into the playoffs. I can see the Colts making it to the playoffs. First quarter, field goal by the Colts, 0-3. Touchdown by the Colts, 0-9. Um, let me start over. First quarter, field goal by the Colts, 0-3. Touchdown by the Colts, 0-9. Extra point by the Colts, 0-10. Second quarter, touchdown by the Titans, 6-10. Titans with the extra point, 7-10. Touchdown by the Colts, 7-16. Extra point by the Colts, 7-17. Touchdown by the Colts. Third quarter, touchdown by the Colts, 7-3, 23. Extra point by the Colts, 7-24. Touchdown by the Colts, 7-30. Extra point by the Colts, 7-30, 31. Touchdown by the Colts, 7-37. Extra point by the Colts, 7-38. Touchdown by the Titans, 13-38. And the extra point by the Titans, 14-38. So the final score is 14-38. I'm glad I started doing these because I like doing something like NFL talk, like some NFL talk. Mm, I'll do like football. I could do when I do review with the wrestling shows. I might just do like another wrestling talk and just talk about all the pay per views and that I watch and stuff, and the reviews and recap. Or I could do separate videos of it if I want to. 3 more games to talk about that next, and then I want to do talk about the standings of the teams. Um, this is Broncos versus the Cowboys. This seemed like a good game. It seemed like it was a good game, real good game. Cowboys versus the Broncos. First quarter, Cowboys with the field goal, 3-0. Touchdown by the Broncos, 3-6. Extra point by the Broncos, 3-7. Touchdown by the Broncos, 3-13. Extra point by the Broncos, 3-14. Second quarter, touchdown by the Cowboys, 9-14. Extra point by the Cowboys, 10-14. Touchdown by the Broncos, 10-20. Touchdown by the Broncos, 10-26. Extra point by the Broncos, 10-29 and 27. Um, third quarter touchdown by the Cowboys, 16-27. Extra point by the Cowboys, 17-27. Field goal by the Broncos, 17-30. Fourth quarter touchdown by the Broncos, 17-30, 36. Extra point by the Broncos, 17-37. Touchdown by the Broncos, 17-43. Extra point by the Broncos, 17-44. Touchdown by the Cowboys, 23-44. Extra point by extra point by and an extra point by the Broncos, 24-44. So the final score is 24-44. That seemed like a good game. I think that was on TV. I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that game. It was a pretty good game. I kind of like games with high scores, just like kind of how like the Jets and the Bengals game was. That's a good game. Those two games seem like a good game to watch. Two more games. Here's the here's the here's the Sunday night game. Basically, that comes on NBC. This was actually a good game. I watched it. It was a good game actually. Um, First quarter, Steelers with Steelers versus the Packers. Um, First quarter, first quarter, 0-3. First quarter, field goal by the Steelers, 0-3, 0-3. Touchdown by the Packers, 6-3. Extra point by the Packers, 7-3. Second quarter, field goal by the Steelers, 7-6. Field goal by the Steelers, 7-9. Touchdown by the Steelers, 7-15. Extra point by the Steelers, 7-16. Touchdown by the Packers. Third quarter, touchdown by the Packers, 13-16. Extra point by the Packers, 14-16. Field goal by the Steelers, 14-19. Fourth quarter, touchdown by the Packers, 20-19. Extra point by 2-point conversion by the Packers, 22-19. Packers touchdown, 28-19. Extra point by the Packers, 29-19. Field goal by the Packers, 39-19. Field goal by the Packers, 35-19. And a touchdown by the Packers, 35. Touchdown by the Steelers, 35-25. 35-25. The final score is 35-25. I was hoping Steelers lose this game, so I'm glad they lost. Glad the Steelers lost. Final game was a Monday night game. Commanders versus the Chiefs, and I was hoping the Commanders would win, but they lost. It was the Chiefs that won, but I was hoping the Commanders win, but they I was mad that they lost. I hope anybody wins except for the Chiefs. I hope Chiefs lose. I hate the Chiefs. Chiefs for the touchdown, 0-6. Chiefs for the extra point, 0-7. This is on second quarter. I guess nothing happened on the first quarter. Touchdown by the Commanders, 6-7. Extra point by the Commanders, 7-7. Touchdown by the Chiefs, 7-13. Point extra point by the Chiefs, 7-14. Touchdown by the Chiefs, 7-20. Extra point by the Chiefs, 7-21. Fourth quarter, touchdown by the Chiefs, 7-27. Extra point by the Chiefs, 7-28. So the final score is Commanders 7 and Kansas City Chiefs 28. The Kansas City Chiefs won. Wow. Man, I'm mad about that. I was hoping the Commanders win. So let's go with the standings of the teams. I can go with who my teams actually too. AFC East. Here are the standings. New England Patriots, six wins, 2 losses. Bills, 5 wins, 2 losses. Dolphins, two wins and 6 losses. New York Jets, one win and 7 losses. And that their first win was by the Bengals. They beat the Bengals. In the AFC East team is my team is the New England Patriots in that division. AFC North, Steelers is 4-3, Bengals is 3-5, Ravens is 2-5, and Browns is 2-6. My team is, of course, the Cincinnati Bengals. That's NFC. That's NFC North. NFC South. NFC South. Colts with 7-1. Jaguars is 4-3. Titans is Texans is 3-4. The Titans is 1-7. And my team is the Jaguars. In that division is the Jaguars. Just because Tony Khan owns that team, that's why that's my team in that division. Broncos is 6 wins and 2 losses. LA Chargers is 5 wins and 3 losses. Chiefs is 5 wins and 3 losses. Raiders is 2 wins and 5 losses. And my team in that division is the Chargers. Okay. NFC East. Eagles is 6-2, 6 wins and 2 losses. Cowboys is 3 wins and 4 losses. Commanders is 3 wins and 5 losses. Giants is 2 wins and 6 losses. And my team in that division is the Giants. At first, it was the Commanders, just because I did have Commanders in it. My cousin was playing for that team. It was one of my team day. I was supporting my cousin for that team. probably supporting the Giants or the Eagles. I support the Giants more than the Eagles. I I don't like the Eagles just because when they do go to Super Bowl, I do hope they win. Or people I follow is usually Giants fans, so that's why I like the Giants. That's why I like not Giants, Eagles fans. So that's why I have a soft spot for the Eagles too. Um, NFC North teams. Um, Packers is 5 wins and 1 loss. Detroit Lions is 5 wins and 2 losses. Bears is four, 4 wins and 3 losses. And Vikings is 3 wins and 4 losses. And my team is the Chicago Bears. I like the Chicago Bears even before my cousin played for them. I like the Chicago Bears just because I like the Chicago. I like being. I went to Chicago. I like being in Chicago, so that's why I like the Chicago Bears. But Detroit Lions, I do hope I do hope the Detroit Lions get their time at the Super Bowl and win it. That's all I hope. It would be nice if, if the Lions get a Super Bowl. At least I hope. I do like. I do support. I do like the Detroit Lions, but I say my team is, for that division is the Bears. Buccaneers. Buccaneers. Six wins and 2 losses. Carolina Panthers is 4 wins and 4 losses. They even in their score. Falcons is 3-4. 3 wins and 4 losses. Saints is 1 win and 7 losses. NFC what NFC my team is the Carolina Panthers in that division. I say Carolina Panthers. NFC NFC West. Seattle Seahawks 5 wins and 2 losses. LA LA Rams 5 wins and 2 losses. 49ers 5 wins and 3 losses. Cardinals 2 wins and five 5 losses. My team is in that division is LA Rams. I think the LA Rams beat Bengals in the Super Bowl. Was it LA Rams or was it the um, Chargers? Let me look it up. Yeah, it was the LA Rams that beat the Bengals. Bengals was 13-8 at the time. Rams was 16-5. So my predictions of week 9 NFL week 9. Um, Great Thursday night game. This happens today. Uh, It's happening today. And, Baltimore Ravens versus the Miami Dolphins. I got the Baltimore Ravens winning. 49ers versus the New York Giants. I got the New York Giants winning. LA Chargers versus the Titans. I got the Chargers winning. Buckets versus the Lions. I got the Lions winning. Patriots versus the Falcons. I got the Patriots winning. Cardinals versus the Steelers. I got the Cardinals winning. Buccaneers. Broncos versus the Texans. I got the Broncos winning. Bears versus the Bengals. I got the Bengals winning. But either team is fine with me winning. The Bears have my cousin in that team, so that's why I want the Bears to win. But on this occasion, I think the Bengals gonna win. Panthers versus the Packers. I got the Panthers winning. I'm mostly going for my teams. Saints versus the LA Rams. I got the LA Rams winning. Jags versus the Raiders. I got the Jaguars winning. LA Kansas City Chiefs versus the Bills. I got the Bills winning. I hope the Bills win. Seattle Seahawks versus the Commanders. I got the Seahawks winning. Cardinals versus the Cowboys. I got the Cowboys winning. So that's my prediction on week 9. So then Bengals have that bye week after that. So I'll give my prediction on that. I don't have to worry about talk about the Bengals, but you know. So now let me do. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll start talking about the. I'm gonna give my predictions on the Saturday night's main event. First, I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'll review WWE Saturday night's main event that's happening this Saturday. So I'll be back. Okay, I can't find like a decent card like from the main event, but I'm sorry for CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. This for the vacated World Heavyweight Championship. Stephan's vacated as champion due to like an injury of his shoulder or his arm. So it seems like both Naomi and Stephan had to relinquish their championship after winning it from after winning Money Bank and cashing in their briefcase to win the match. So I go with CM Punk winning. I think I have a feeling that Chris Jericho will come in the mix and challenge for CM Punk for the championship. I'm thinking that could happen. They could face each other probably at the Royal Rumble. It would be Chris Jericho versus Seth Rollins. Chris Jericho versus CM Punk at Royal Rumble or at WrestleMania. You could do that at WrestleMania. And whoever win, the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble could be Chris Jericho or it could be somebody else. But I would like Chris Jericho to win the Royal Rumble. I don't think Chris Jericho ever won the Royal Rumble. But I think they were going to have him win it in 2012, but it was Sheamus that won that Royal Rumble. For the WWE Undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes defends the championship against Drew McIntyre. Um, I hope when Drew McIntyre wins, so I'll go with Drew McIntyre. I'm not wrong because they put the ball on Cody Rhodes, but I hope Drew McIntyre wins. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Oh, Jade Cargill wins to become the new WWE Women's Championship. So I'll go with Jade Cargill. For the Intercontinental Championship, Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Rusev versus for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm going with Dominic Mysterio. That's what I'm going with. So that's my predictions. I guess that's all the matches. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 matches. I could be wrong. It could be adding more. Um, we'll see if they add more. There is still SmackDown left. Okay, there's another there's an MLW show that could get my predictions on. Um, I guess not. There ain't no pay per view yet. There's nothing that's coming up on AEW, MLW. Oh, this there's an event that coming up on MLW. But it's not till November 20th. I might get my predictions on called La Del Los Matos. I might get my predictions on that. I might do like a separate video of that. But I do get my predictions on that. But that's my video. That's my live stream. Nobody joined me today. Nobody really joined me. I talk about NFL. Nobody really joined me. Nobody really, usually Ghosting usually come in to say hello. They usually say hello chat, really, but there was no Ghosting today. Uh, Peace, everyone. I'm out. Peace. That's my video. Went an hour, and